I really believe that the value of winning, especially by those that are always talking about, well, tank for a better draft pick, that hasn't worked. It doesn't work unless you have, all right, you've got John Elway as the number 1 overall draft pick.
Right.
There's not a John Elway in this draft. I'm sorry, there's just not.
I know.
The thought is there's one guy that is – everybody would pick the same guy to be a potential Hall of Famer, and it's Will Anderson.
Right. Well,
right?
So, yeah,
that's who everybody right now – that's if you had to say there's one Hall of Famer in this draft, everybody would say Will Anderson.
Well, there are some people who put Jalen Carter ahead of him.
There's
now.
no way. Stoney,
I know. I'm
telling you what, if those people actually had to put something on it, they would say Will Anderson.
Probably. I would say Will Anderson as well. But
so what John's saying there, though, is there's one unicorn in this draft right now, and it's not a quarterback.
Right. And it just, yes, he can have a huge impact on games, but nowhere near the impact of a quarterback.
Correct.
And I'm sorry, C.J. Stroud, Will Levis, Bryce Young, they're just not that.
I agree with you.
At least coming out. I'm not saying they can't be that, but you're not going to tank with the hopes and dreams that they will be. And by the way, Mel Kiper right now has Anthony Richardson as number 4 in the quarterbacks on his list. He actually has... Gov, you'll find this. This is why I say you just never know what will happen with the number 1 overall pick. Houston may look at C.J. Stroud and say, I like C.J. Stroud. Right now, Mel Kiper, number 1, C.J. Stroud. Number 2, Will Levis.
And he's holding the size against Young.
Right. Number 3, Bryce Young. Number 4, Anthony Richardson. 5 is Hendon Hooker.
Very interesting.